Hello, and welcome to the Curio Clips channel. Have you ever wondered what would happen if our planet, this giant spinning top we call home, just stopped? It's a terrifying thought, but it's also a fascinating one. What would the immediate effects be? Could life even survive? Let us dive into this mind-bending scenario and explore what would happen if the Earth suddenly stopped spinning. Right now, everything on Earth, including you, me, the oceans, and the atmosphere, is moving along with the planet's rotation. At the equator, this speed is over 1,600 kilometers per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. If the Earth abruptly halted, everything not bolted down to bedrock would continue moving at that incredible speed due to inertia. Imagine being in a car that slams on its brakes. You lurch forward, right? Now, multiply that force by 1,000. Anything on the surface, people, buildings, trees, topsoil, would be violently flung eastward, creating a catastrophic, planet-wide disaster. It would be the most destructive event imaginable, a global wipeout in a matter of seconds. Winds would scour the surface at supersonic speeds, and the friction would generate enough heat to start continent-sized fires. But let's imagine a gentler stop, a gradual slowdown over several years. This scenario is less instantly apocalyptic, but the world it creates would be completely alien to us. The most immediate change would be the length of our days and nights. A single day-night cycle would last a full year. We'd experience 6 months of continuous, scorching daylight, followed by 6 months of unending, frigid darkness. During the long day, temperatures would soar well above the boiling point of water. Deserts would expand across entire continents, and most plant life would wither and die. On the other side of the planet, the 6-month night would plunge temperatures to unimaginable lows, freezing everything solid. Life as we know it, which is adapted to a 24-hour cycle, would struggle to survive these extreme temperature swings. But that's not all. The Earth's rotation creates a centrifugal force that causes the planet to bulge at the equator. This is why the Earth isn't a perfect sphere. If the rotation stopped, this bulge would relax. Gravity would take over, pulling the massive amounts of water from the equatorial regions toward the poles. The result? The world map would be completely redrawn. Water would migrate to form 2 colossal polar oceans, separated by a single, giant supercontinent wrapped around the equator. Cities like London, New York, and Tokyo would be submerged under kilometers of water. Meanwhile, a new belt of land would emerge from the ocean depths along the equator. This new world would be a place of stark contrasts. The equatorial supercontinent would be a barren wasteland, baked by the sun for half a year and frozen for the other half. But what about the coastlines of the new polar oceans? There might be a sliver of hope there. Along the twilight zone, the Terminator line that separates day from night, there could be a narrow band of perpetual dawn or dusk. In this twilight zone, temperatures might be just right for liquid water to exist. The sun would always be near the horizon, providing a gentle, constant light. Could life find a way to adapt and thrive in this thin strip of habitability? Perhaps. Photosynthesis could still occur, and simple life forms might evolve to survive. But it would be a precarious existence, constantly on the edge of extreme heat and cold. Another major consequence would be the disappearance of the Earth's magnetic field. This field, generated by the motion of the molten iron in our planet's core, acts as a protective shield. It deflects harmful solar winds and cosmic radiation. Without it, the atmosphere would be slowly stripped away by the sun, and the surface would be bombarded with deadly radiation. Any surviving life would have to contend with this constant threat. Without a magnetic field, navigation would also become a nightmare. Compasses would be useless. Migratory animals that rely on the magnetic field to find their way would be completely lost. Even our technology would suffer. Satellites would be more vulnerable to solar flares, and our power grids could be knocked out by geomagnetic storms. So, if the Earth stopped spinning, it would spell the end of our world as we know it. The initial jolt would be catastrophic, and even a gradual stop would lead to an almost unrecognizable planet. A world of 6-month days, a single equatorial supercontinent, 2 polar oceans, and a constant bombardment of cosmic rays. Thankfully, this is purely a thought experiment. The laws of physics ensure that the Earth will keep on spinning for billions of years to come. There's no known force that could stop it. But exploring these what-if scenarios is a powerful reminder of how finely tuned our planet is. The simple act of rotation, something we take for granted every day, is fundamental to the existence of life. It gives us our days and nights, shapes our oceans and continents, and protects us from the harshness of space. It makes Earth the beautiful, vibrant home we know and love. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through a hypothetical apocalypse. If you enjoyed this and want to explore more mind-bending science questions, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what other cosmic what-ifs you'd like me to cover next. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next video.